Hello. So, let me check here. Boom. Coffee ready. Hello. Hello Jan, hello Rising Man, hello JJP Music. So I've been quite silent on YouTube and Discord, on the public Discord at least, for the last month, 2 or something like that. And it's basically because I've been very busy working on the game. Because yeah, when I'm doing videos and live streams and other things, I'm not actually moving on with the game. But lately I have really made a lot of progress, and most of it is behind the scenes, something you can see, but there's also some new visual look. And lately I've been working a lot on, yeah, as I said, internal stuff and UI stuff, and that's typically not that interesting to look at on a live stream or in videos and stuff like that. So yeah, I haven't shared a lot of that, but today I'm gonna give an attempt at adding a little bar in the bottom so you can switch tools from 1 to 3. At first I will make it so you can switch tools from 1 to 3, 4, 5, because that's something that people has been asking for. And I think it's fairly easy to do, I guess. And once we have that working, I will extend that and also have visuals so you can actually see it in the bottom. At first I will just have the keys working, but next up I will have the UI in the bottom also highlight and show the different icons so you can see what you're actually pressing. But yeah, let's first maybe take a look at how things are looking right now before I'm doing anything. Let's see here. Yep. So here we go. The game itself looks the same if you have seen the last live streams, but hello Amnesty, by the way. So here we have, and I can actually do full screen now. Woo. Then we have that bottom. Okay, the bottom thing looks a little weird because I have this bar here. You can't see that, but I normally have this bar here because these icons are basically just confusing to look at. It's not really making sense. So I have this bar on here. But the problem is that it takes the bottom of these icons. So anyway, so this is the current start scene right here, and single player not working. Let's see. Oh, as always, Amnesty. Hello, Kelsa. So let's join his game just for the fun of it, just to see how it works. I don't know if you saw it, but I could click. That's a new thing, by the way, that you haven't seen before. There's a server list now, so you can see other public games. Right now you cannot do private games, but I will soon implement that. But you can see all the private games, the public games, and then you can just click on it and join it, and it will, as you can see here, figure out what mods to load, and then it will load the mods and load you into the game if everything goes as planned. And yeah, now I'm just using Amnesty just to show you how the game looks, basically. But overall, the game looks pretty much as it used to. If you've seen the last live streams, if you haven't and you have only played the current released version, there's actually under the hood a lot of things changed, but visually there's also changes, like you now have a character and third-person view and stuff like that. So let's see. So now a lot of ask for this 1, 2, 3, 4 action keys to get the tools. And yesterday my colleague was playing the game together with me and Kelsusar, and he has been bugging me all day to fix this. So to avoid listening to that tomorrow, I'll see if I can make it now. So let's see. Okay, maybe let's turn it down a bit because I think it's a little loud. Hello, Casper Gamer. Okay, so here we have, let's see, let's put it on high. Okay, we're playing in here, so it's a little weird. Oh, we have Kel'Thuzar and Amnesty in here. I don't know why it's lagging so much. Oh, this is just a mod. Yeah, the settings here is a little weird because I'm inside Unity, so that's always a little whack. But I think it's because I'm also live streaming. Let's try and stop this and this. Let's see here. Just a second. I guess it's because I'm live streaming too. What if hello, Jan Gaming. What if I remove the preview? Does that change anything? Nah, little. Anyway, it normally runs a little better, but it's fair enough for now. Let's see here. So like that. So you can see we have characters here. We have Kel'Thuzar, and he can also switch characters, and he can spawn stuff. And now remember this, I'm in Denmark, and this game is hosted on Amnesty's. When you're creating a host, it's the of course the host that hosts the game, funny enough, and that is Amnesty currently, which is in the States, and I'm in Denmark, so he is on the other side of the world. Why the lag is a little bigger than it is normally if you play with your local friends at least, but it works fine, and we have played a lot together many times, and typically Amnesty is in here testing some new stuff, but the problem is his actual new stuff you can't see because it's not for other clients to see other than him. Anyway, just wanted to show this, so I'm out again. Oh, I can't chat because I'm in Unity. So let's go out here again. Okay. Nah, Amnesty, I think the lagging part is on my side. I think it's because I'm either I have seen this happening before with various graphics drivers, and then once I upgrade to a newer version or a little later, it fixes this problem. Normally it doesn't run like this in Unity. I think it's because I'm streaming too. Because I've recorded a lot of times when we have been playing where I'm but that I'm typically not. No, I have also made videos just recording me playing in Unity and sent to you guys. Yeah, okay, that's weird. But anyway, let's see. Okay, so there's some new buttons here. I've never seen that. Insert ad. Okay. Now I've inserted an ad. Can you see that? Okay, you can see that. Are you still here, or are you watching an ad? I've never seen this button before in the YouTube studio. No ads. Okay, but if you have premium, right? Anyway, not important. Just didn't want to continue if I just put an ad on people. Let's see. script. No, that's not it. Input. Yeah, here. And here. So. You have premium, so you won't see it. So maybe. Oh, yep, I got an ad. Okay, so it actually works. Okay, interesting. Never seen that before. Anyway, enough of that. Eventually I will change some of these stuff, but I think I will, because I was actually getting inspired by Rust, as I have been before. And they made it something like this. So they have a different action map called inventory, and then they have slot item 1. Can I duplicate it? Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. How many tools do we have actually? I should have tested that. Can you see that you're in game, Keltasar? How many do we actually have? Torch, the physics tool, the I don't know how many times I can click. I am pretty sure I can't just spam the spam the button. Yeah, but okay. So torch, physics tool. What is the lower right one? 5 tools plus nothing, yeah. And the nothing things, either I'll do a button for nothing, or else if you hit the same tool again, so if you, my idea was that if you're clicking 1 to get the torch, for instance, and then you hit 1 again, it removes, it goes back to nothing. That was the idea. So inventory slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start with that, and let's just say it's a bottom. That's fine, I think. Let's open up. So what do you prefer? This zoomed in thing where you're following the mouse? I guess it can be a little too much. I should maybe just take it in and out whenever it makes sense. Fuse, delete, physics. The time tool. I forgot that. I can't compete with a guy playing 2,000 plus hours in the game. Hello, Mega Monkey. Little too boring music. What can we take? Chill steps. While it's loading, yeah, okay. Why is it so boring? Okay, we'll try this one. So, let's see. So we need to, I need to go in here, and it already generated C# classes. That should be fine. And then I can go to the input manager, boom, and then I have and it's, I want events on all of these. That's not the one I'm looking for. This is the one. Okay, so let me see. Not toggle. Should I have a release the press? No, just triggered. Triggered would be fine. So we do like this. So on slot item 1, button triggered, and then we do 1 for each. Typically I don't want to hard code stuff like this, but in this case I think it's actually okay. We have these 5 slots, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only have 400,000 CS1. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, nice, Mega Monkey. It's a lot more fun with more than 10 FPS. So let's see here. How do we do control player? Triggered, performed. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so we just hook up the debug controls and then inventory. I will eventually also move the toggle inventory on and off here, but that's for another time. Slot item 1 performed. Chaka-chang. We could maybe do, that's the context, and then we do like this, and we do like this. Maybe I should zoom in here a bit. And then on slot item 1 triggered, invoke rep, boom. I could, okay, let's do like this. So we just say, we make an action just called, so slot item button triggered, and it's an integer for the bottom index. And there we go. Yes, whoops. So we say on slot item. I'm basically just hooking up input from the input system to an action inside the game that I can listen to later to actually switch the tools. You will see in a moment. So, okay, I have to hard code this. So this is 1. So we can maybe do it so it's a little easier to see and to do like this. Best way to do it, but let's see. Then we just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can do here. And the reason I'm doing it like this is because else I'm reusing the same on slot item button triggered, and then just sending in the index of that button on the slot item button index instead of having separate triggers for each button. This scales a little better, but still, yeah. Okay, so once that triggers, this reacts. And let's go down to so we have gameplay here. So when we have gameplay, we say inventory, enable, oops, enable, boom. So we enable the inventory once we are in the gameplay context. We disable it when we are in the menu. And when we are in the inventory, we have the inventory open. Can we switch tools? No, we can't. We shouldn't be able to do that. And game tools menu, that's when the tools menu is open. When you have the tool menu open, it doesn't really make sense to also be able to click the buttons, I imagine. So let's try and do that. And then when we are putting in text, we for sure don't want to have this. Boom. So, UI disable. Yeah. So, great. And then we have the tool manager. So now we have the input and we can actually do stuff there. So let's go over here. When the tool manager spawns, so if it's the owner, and that's because we are talking multiplayer here. Let me do it like this. We're talking multiplayer here, so that's why if we are the owner, meaning it's the one that actually controls the player. Let's say instance on slot item button triggered, do like this, and context, and then we have a on slot item changed. So now we can test it out. So we can do a debug log here, and we can say whoops. We can say slot item trigger pressed or triggered or whatever. We can say slot item index, and then we go in here, and then we say this, and then we say slot item index. Okay, so if everything works as expected, we should be able to go in here and click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then have log messages down here show up with these indexes. So let's see. Okay, not joining Amnesty this time. Because we wanna be a little faster, so we just deactivate all multiplayer because single player is not working right now. Create host, test, blah blah blah. Let's go. The menu lighter sound, nice touch. Menu lighter sound. Oh, when you hover over things, John. Okay, so let's see. We can also actually look in the. Let me do it like this. Come on. And make it a little bigger so we can see, because we can also look in the console and we can see these new buttons over here. So we clear the console, and then we can press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then nothing happens. That's kind of a bummer. Why is nothing happening? Oh, I know. Any guess why it's not working? Let me get your guesses in the commentary. I can maybe give you a hint here. I didn't actually make any bindings, so the game doesn't know what item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is. So we need to assign a button here. This is eventually what is gonna be rebindable, so you can change it in the setting, of course. But we want keyboard 1 on this one. Oops. Please come. 1. Keyboard 1. Yes. And keyboard 2. Come on. And this one. What do you mean? Oops. 3. What do you mean, Jan? Keyboard 3. Come on. 4. And 5. Boom. Like that. Save. Boom. Out. Go. Going for good, but unfortunately I had to give it back because I needed the money again. Oh, yeah, no problem. You can buy it again, Jonas. If you want to. But I guess with all these new stuff, you would. Let's see. Okay, let's try again. Boom, go in here. And let me full screen this bad boy here. Oops. Oh. Just a second. And he's back. Let's see. Here I am. Okay. There was a cliffhanger. Just had somebody at the window here I needed to talk to. Okay. Oh, here's actually running better. Okay, maybe Amnesty Keldusar, did you have a lot of stuff going on in the other one? Because it's running, I think it's running better here. Maybe you had a lot of stuff spawned. Anyway, so let's go over here and clear the console. These buttons are just helper buttons I have added lately. So you can, close the console, clear the console, open the log folder, which will take you to where the log files are and mod files and all that. And then just copy everything in the console here, so it's easier to send if you have a problem. Let's see. So now the console is cleared, and we go out here and click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go into the console. Slot editing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pressed. Boom. Worked. Okay, that's good. So now we know that. Funny enough, I have a method in here to select a tool. Here. So I need to think here, so I'm doing it the right way, because again, multiplayer thing, and so select tool, is that the way to go? Let me just see here. So we're selecting it like that. Okay, so that is the way. It's a tool. So this is actually the one we want to set. This one. Okay, yep. Because this is the one that is triggering that it's changing, and it's also triggering so that other people can see you shifted your tool. Okay, so type. We could also make another one, because this one is set an integer, so we could say void. It's just because I want to set this, but I don't want to do it multiple places. So because I need this for the UI one where you hover over with the mouse you normally use, but I need another one to set selected. Did we have that selected? Naming is always hard. Set selected tool index, and then we take an integer tool index. No, wait a second. I'm an idiot. No. No. I need to do it with this type here. Okay. Sorry, I'm just set selected tool. Boom. And then we do the tool type, and then we do like this. Sorry if this doesn't make sense. It's just this is stuff I have been doing a lot lately, and it's not super interesting to see. But now you can see I can call this method with the raw type here, and everything should work. And then I'm still just setting this value here, which is the one that is synced with other people when you're playing multiplayer, which should then make it work for everybody in the game. Select tool. Okay, that's fine. Naming is always hard. But now that you see we have this method where we could also wrap it in a method here, but this is more like this is more used for messaging events, for some other stuff, where here we are actually in the tool manager, so I can just call this one with the right tool type to make it work. So again, there is something here that doesn't scale because the tools is not moddable, but when I get to moddable tools, I need to change this so it's not so hard-coded to different numbers and blah 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 blah. Let me just take. See, this is not actually selecting it. Oh. This is item tool menu changed. Just want to see where that is used. Okay. Yeah, okay. We go with this now and then let's see what happens. So what we can do is that we can say switch. We can do a switch on this index. So we say case 1 and then we say select select the tool, and then we can do like that and break. Okay, so 1 should be the ignite tool. That's my let's just do a default so what should 2 be? How is it we're doing this? So we do a break here, and default is just we can log an error saying we don't know. We say unknown slot item index, and then we put in the index that came in, and then we just log out an error because we don't know what to do with the ones we're not handling. Okay, so number 2 should be what? What are your second most used one? So 1 is the torch, makes sense. Number 2 should be physics tool, maybe. Again, right now this is not changeable in the game, so you can't. Right now I'm not making it so you can change it. It's only it's hard coded to this for now, but you can change the buttons, of course. But yeah, okay, maybe slot item is a wrong name then, because that kind of indicates that you can put other stuff in them. But we could, yeah, okay, we could do stuff. Hello, Trust Pyro. I'm just working on a little tool bug in a different way to change tools faster by using the number keys. Yeah, but Amnesty, you had a lot of things running on your PC. Should maybe make mine lag, but shouldn't make my, network lag. But it shouldn't make my game low FPS. Just because your game has low FPS. Only if it's due to the game actually rendering a lot of stuff. Oh, feel better, Racing Man, but being sick in the best thing you can do, watch some YouTube and some live streams. Brian's games, well, I'm not actually working on new fireworks right now because I'm more spending my time on making the game better and more feature and extending the mod capabilities. But if you go to the workshop in the game, there is about, 2,000 pieces of fireworks or something like that. So you can just go in and grab some package in there. One recommendation could be Amnesty's collections or Kel'Thuzar's Firecracker collection, stuff like that. So there's actually a lot of fireworks in there. So number 3 should be what? Not spawn tool, fuse tool. Let's say fuse tool. We're just taking something, and then we have number 4. Let's just. Very interesting in seeing this work. So we have number that erase tool might be a better one for number 4, and then number 5. We have. Oops. We have the daytime night tool. So that's the 5, right? So we can try this in a moment. But what could be interesting would be to say if the one that is the index that you clicked, so the number you click, if that's the same as the currently selected type index. So you're basically clicking on the same. So if you're having torch 1 that in your hand and then you click 1 again, it goes away. So then we would do a select tool. None. Do we have one? None. Yeah. So that should take it to, you know, hands. And then we of course need to return because we don't want to run this other logic here if we are doing this. Let's see if it works. Will it blend or will it switch? So let's see. Just a second. Again, cliffhanger. Okay, cliffhanger again. Okay, let's build this one and let's see. Cool, Brian. I'm playing it a lot. So let's see here. So create host, test, boom, boom. Ah, it wasn't toilet time. It was my time. my phone ringing. Oh. So let's see. 1, whoop, 2, whoop, 3, 4, 5, 5. Oh. Don't I have a soundbar with a little clap? No. Damn it. I don't. But I should have, because this is epic. So 1. There's no sound, by the way, because I'm not loading the sounds inside Unity to save time and blah blah blah. Anyway, that's not the problem. That's not a problem. So here I'm pressing 1, and you can see here that it goes back and forth. Like I said, I'm on 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Booyah! Perfect. Too easy. Maybe you can see it better here in the sun. You can see it here. The tools are a little off screen because you can't see the clock and stuff like that. But that's a whole different thing and something I will be fixing in another way. But it works. And can I can do like this still. This still works too if you like that approach. And you can now do switching here. Maybe I should join a can any Jørn Gaming, Keltusar or Amnesty, if you have it running, can you try and okay. Just wanna see. Okay, Jørn Gaming, so please let me know if the tool, now I'm doing it on the numbers here. And do you see the tool change? I could test this locally, but it's more fun now when we have Jørn in the chat and we have him here in game. One, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Echo? Is there an echo? No, shouldn't be any. So Jørn Gaming, you can write in the chat. I don't think I can see the chat in here because in Unity I'm not loading into the chat for there's a bug, so it crashes, so that's why it's not loading in. Okay, Jørn Gaming, clearly not seeing. So are you seeing the tool switching here? Because now I'm switching via the controls. It does look good to me. Okay, so you see a change. So now I have nothing and I'm jumping. There's a little delay on the chat and what they see in real life and what you see on the chat. So I have it jumping, not having it in my hand, and jumping. Does it work? It is working. Nice. You can see here, Jørn Gaming is saying it's working. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's exit out. Now these guys are kicked out. So so that works. Let me just check that in because that's actually working. Added slot item actually might be a wrong name. Maybe I should call something else. But added logic to select tools via 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Oh. So that will be in the next version for the guys. And now we should also add some UI. And let me think. So we need to go to this one. So let's go to UI. We don't want to see that. So we want to see this. Oops. So let's see. We have the. So we basically have the canvases here. So we have the hut. Okay, so this is the one. And then we need a new view for the chat, but we can do a new. Let me see. So view database, we have game UI, we have let's say we have action action bar, tool, button bar, toolbar maybe. Let's call it that for now. So we have that, and so we have that, and then we can do a oops. So we can have that, and we can do like this, and then we can actually do like this, and we can say toolbar, and then let's rewrite that. So it's toolbar. Perfect. So let's whoops. Where are you? There you go. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so we have a panel here. Right now it's scroll blah blah blah. We don't want that. So we want something to contain our. Let's remove all this for now. So and we don't wanna. Let's just hide everything except for this and this. So okay, so you imagine this is the screen, and we want our panel here that will eventually contain our items. We want that to be in the middle here. Let's say it's 130, and I don't know how wide it is. We will figure out. Let's do 600. We might wanna. Then I might need to scale. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. We'll just do like this for now, so it stays here. And then let's do. Let's have basically just a UI. Let's just do a panel again. Slot item. Toolbar. Slot item. Let's call it that. And let's make that. Let's just fill up. That needs an icon. Here, image. Just say icon. Let's just pick torch, ignite, something. And what is it called? I can't. This. No, not that one. Let's see, we have it here. Don't we have it here? What? I can't even remember what icon we're using for the torch now. Oh, that's that lighter thing. I can figure it out, but this one. Okay. So we have and we don't want to have a background like that. And then we need some kind of color so we can see it a bit, and then let's make it 100. Nope. What was the height? That was 130, so let's say 120. And then on this panel we will do a horizontal layer group, and we will have some spacing of 8, and we will start in the middle left, and we control the width and the height, and we expand. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain what I'm doing here, but so I'm basically just setting up some UI for this thing to work in the bottom, so I can select and deselect it. So now if we add another one, I will do this as a prefab, so I don't. Yeah, I'll just do that right away. So I can control UI components. Let's say it's actually not a toolbar, it's a toggle. We do like this, that's fine for now, because then we can have multiple here. And do we want it to fill in? We can also have a little, we can wait for that. Let's just do like this. And then we need the panel to also have a toggle group. Yep. Nope, not that one. The UI toggle group. No, that's not. Yeah, UI toggle. Perfect. So, nope, that's not it. UI toggle group. Here it is. This one. So let's do like this. Okay. So, one toggle on. So only one can be on, but they can also be turned off. Fine. First click on toggle group. That's basically itself. I'm not sure I have to do that actually. Let's not do that. So this is basically just so that everything under this panel is a toggle group, meaning that only one of them can be marked as selected at the time. It's just in this case just a UI thing. Not actually sure. Yeah. And then for each of these, they need to be a UI toggle here, so that, whoops, don't do that, and do this. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And then we can say, okay, so let's say, what did we have in number 2? We had the, that was the, okay, what do we have in number 2? We had the physics tool. What icon I'm using for that? I seriously can't remember. Okay, I can see it here. We have it here. Radio menu, physics tool, blah 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 blah. Background here. That's the background image. Click. Okay, so that's the click one. Okay, let me go here. Maybe we should. So that's the click one. Again, I'm just manually doing this. In real life, it should be. Fuse tool. It should be more dynamic, but right now it's just testing out and see if it works. So number 3 should be fuse tool, which, come on. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat because I'm so focused on this. So the fuse connection tool is the share button, which is a weird icon back. Okay. So that's this one. Share. Okay, down there. So this one. Share. Whoops. And then we need 2 more, which will be the kind of confusing. Erase tool, and the erase tool we have the trash can, so we take the trash can, boops, and boop, boop, boop. And number 4 is the day-night. Well, that's of course the clock, which is not here. Let's see, image clock. It's another one for some reason, because it's that's from the modern UI pack. Okay, might need to change that. So now we have that. And you can see they are now a little taller. Might be okay. So now for all of these, we need to take them into this toggle group so they can be toggle on and off. And then we need to go in here, and then we want to do a no, we can actually do here. So we can do a UI toggle color animator. So when it's, let's see here. So when it's on, we want it to be normal. When it's off, we want the what? Why is it not changing from current color? No, from start color to current value. No. What? It should change this color. It's because I'm not. Yeah, okay. Let's see, current value is not off. So when it's on, it's like that. When it's off, it's like that. So we can see it lights up when it's on. Maybe we should have it further down. So off and on. Perfect. Okay. So, and what do we do? Toolbar, chat. Oh, that's the chat. So we have a okay. Chat your controller. We don't want that, so we can say here. We say tools menu, and then we can say we can create a script because we want a script to handle this. Toolbar UI controller. Boom. And then we need to remove this one, and then we need to hello trucks. Hello, anyway. So let's do like that. So now we have this one. So now we can do a script that listens to the events we created before, or basically actually listen to another message being sent when the tool is changed. Yeah, but we can check that. So we can see here when this. So when the current selected index value changed, meaning it's being set, it's calling this one select tool, which which is not actually. Let me see. When is this? When was this one? Is actually when is this called? Okay, here. So okay, so we have one called Messenger Event Tool Menu Item Selected, but that's not triggered when I'm pressing the button. I don't know if you at all understand what I'm saying, but I just want to. Basically, I don't want to have the round menu and I want the round menu and the menu on the tools in the bottom and the numbers to all be reacting and using the same kind of events and messages, so it's all in sync, I guess. How is multiplayer coming along? Very good, Fearless Studio, but you can see in a moment when I'm testing what I'm doing now, but what I'm doing now is actually not so multiplayer related. It's just, you know, adding to the game really. I'm putting actually you on the screen for the hotbar. Yes, I am, but it will not be a hotbar, and that's why slot item might actually not be the right name for now, at least, because right now it's actually only tool slot index thingy. Because you can change it and you can put other stuff in there. Yes, exactly, Amnesty. I was talking with my colleague about that, saying, oh, then you're putting on more stuff on the screen. But his argument was that all games are doing it like that when you have tools. So it's weird it's not there. But I think eventually, just as with the tooltips, when we get to when I'm updating the settings UI, we will get a ton of more settings, and one of the settings could be, you know, show toolbar in the bottom, yes or no, show the tooltips, so you can be, instead of just having the backspace to hide everything, which we could still have, but I could also fairly easily I think add it so that you can be more specific on what you actually want to see on the screen. So the UI cluttering up your view, Amnesty, will be a problem in this first version, but I don't think it will be a problem in the long run. Anyway, so let's start with this, because I think this is the one that is being sent from broadcast here. So yeah, that is the one that is used. See, broadcast, yes, pick up, yes, see here, exactly. So this is the one we wanna. Okay. Okay, so we actually want to use that one too. Okay. I'm going back a bit now, because up here where we were doing this, I think we should more be sending an event of type none here. So I think we should set it like this. And why is that? Well, you do like that. Oops. Again, it's because, and then we don't need this one, and then we can go back to having that one. Okay, this is coding in a nutshell, where you are discovering new things and figure out that you are doing what you already had in multiple ways, and you don't want to do that. You want to do things in the same way to not mess it up. And right now I'm maybe messing something up right saying that, but anyway, let's see. So I'm using the same message now. So both when I'm clicking on the buttons on the physical keyboard, and when I'm hovering over something in the menu, they are using the same broadcast message inside the game, which tells the UI to update, or which tells the tool manager to update the tool. Meaning I could, because this is only the UI. Okay. But anyway, so we can hook this up here to rips. So in here, this is our new toolbar theme. So we can, in here, we can hook up, we can just do like on tool menu item selected, generate that. So we need, we can do it in multiple ways, but we do it like this. So we say it's UI toggle. I'm not sure we want to do your UI toggle, but that's the easiest right now. Let's just say ignite tool slot item. The best name. Oh, it's not tooltip. It's, is it a header? Let's say. Oops. You will see in a moment why this makes sense. And then, so here we go again. We have ignite tool, we have fuse tool, we have could I maybe, is it actually possible to do like this maybe? To make it a little easier for myself? Yeah. So we have fuse tool, we have physics tool, item slot, we have erase, oops, erase tool item slot, and we have date night time tool. So that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. So okay, so now you can maybe imagine what will happen here if we take switch no type. Can we generate? Come on. Yes, add missing cases. Boom. Okay. So none. So if none is selected, now I'm just thinking ahead. Okay, we can also take that when we get to it. Let's just make it simple first, then we can fix the issues behind afterwards. So we have the ignite slot item. So we have the ignite tool, and then we say, can we say select or is select maybe? No. Is on maybe. Is on. Set is on. Yeah, is on true. And then okay. So we have the physics tool, fuse tool, erase tool, night tool, quick save, blah 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 blah. Spawn. Actually, everything else. Actually, there should be a default case where we. I think we can maybe select nothing. We'll get back to that. So fuse tool, that's this one, and the physics tool. So this is not super elegant because I need to remember and copy paste in the things. This is not, normally you would do it more dynamic, so you don't have this fixed index to a certain one and I have to put in a blah 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 blah. It's not, this will work, but it's not super flexible. But I'll change that when I add some yeah, when I add the moddable tools at some point. So now we just need to remove the listener, so like that. So we also need to remove that. Okay. So now we just need to assign. So now you will see over here in the toolbar, you will see these ones showing up from before. You can see the okay, that's okay, we don't want that. Yeah, okay. If you want it to look a little better, we do it like this. Oops. It's just to make it show up a little nicer. Whoops, I missed one, didn't I? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, let's see here. So it should show up here. Willy Cool, hello, hello, hello. We'll make a new trailer. Yeah, I will make a new trailer. But multiplayer is not, it's not close to being ready to be released. But at the same time, without saying too much, you will most likely soon be able to play it if you want. But let's get back to that at some other time. I will post something when I have more to say about that. But it's sooner than you might think. Okay, so maybe I should have given these... damn it, I don't know. I should maybe have given these a name so it makes sense. Ignite. Physics. Fuse. Erase. Ignite. So we can go up here. I can take the ignite tool to this one, the fuse tool. Just a second. He's back. The tumor fuse. See, there's a problem because I did that wrong. So fuse needs to go there. Physics needs to go there, erase needs to go there, and night and there. Okay, so I should have now. We are missing. Yeah, we'll fix that when we get to it. So what we should have now is that we should have icons in the bottom. There's also yeah, I also need to do some other things. But let's see here. Test. Let's see. Can you add tape so we can tape files together? Yeah, some kind of, maybe not tape, but some kind of connection tool would also be interesting to have at some point. Okay, so this looks like crap in the bottom. It's way too big and it looks weird. But you see it's working, right? Woo! So fuse. So you can see here I have the datetime, I have the erase, I have the fuse, and I have the physics, and I have the torch. And what you can see, the first problem you can see is that, let's also try some. So you can also see it change here. I don't know if I like that or not, but that's the benefit of using the same messages to make it change. But you can see one problem is that if I click one now and it goes to nothing, it's still selected down here. So we don't want that. Also, it's too big and it looks terrible. But we'll fix it. I'm not sure, but I would imagine that the toggle group had a had some kind of method to. Oops. I should also check in the start for if these are existing and then throw an error and stuff like that if they're not, but we'll get to that. I would imagine that you could have something. There is a method on this toggle group to deselect selected state is on, is set state. No, that's not it. I just want to have off. All of the toggle groups toggles are off. We can't set that. Make sure. Toggles. No. Toggles. Oh no. Toggles on no. Set. I know another way I can do it, but let me just Google this quickly. Say UI. How to deselect all right toggles in set all toggles off. No, that's damn it. That's set all, but that's you can't do that. The question is if I can set this to false. So if I set is on to false on the toggle group, like the container that controls all the toggles or buttons inside it, maybe that's okay. Let's see something. But I want to do some other stuff too. I also wanna have down tools menu down. So we need the this one. So we need the just wait. So we can take this toggle group here, and then one toggle off and also so one toggle on means that only one can be on at the time, meaning when I select another one it will deselect the others. And also we need to go and check the flow here, because in-game flow, which is also kind of disturbing. Really don't like this. Menu, blah blah blah, game UI. So game UI, yes, okay. So it needs to show. Okay, so when we enter the gameplay UI navigation state, we wanna show the toolbar, and when we leave it, we wanna hide the toolbar. So that means when you go to the menu or to the inventory, the toolbar should go away. That also means when I'm going to the radio, the round menu, the bottom one should go away, because it doesn't make sense that it shows both of them. I know I'm jumping around, but that's because I have all of this. I'm pretty into how the game works, so I can hopefully do this. So why was that? Why was that background very light? It should only be on this one. Up. Okay, that's the controller. That's fine, and the image is here. Image is there. So why was that showing? Is it because? Wait a second. Is it because we are? Let's do something here. Let's make it even more transparent, and then let's make it more dark. Something like that. Save it. Let's see. Which color for the tool? Let's see here. Oh. Mehmet, the runtime tool thing is changed, so what? They changed completely that thing, so I'm not so concerned about that. I wasn't really, because it was too crazy, so I was pretty sure they would fix it somehow. Okay, I messed something up in the UI part here. Let me just read out this, and let's go to the flow. Here and say here. So gameplay. So when this is shown, when we enter this mode, we should show the toolbar. When we hide the gameplay, we should hide. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm an idiot. That's not right. So when we are showing, we're showing the gameplay UI, we should show the toolbar. And when we are exiting this one, meaning going to another one, then we should hide. Yes. Then we should hide the toolbar. That's the problem. We see, easy. It's easy to make games. Yeah, and the CEO is also gone. Now they just should not do the stuff of hiring Bobby from Activision, because he's free from January due to the Microsoft purchase of Blizzard Activision. But so let's not hope Bobby puts in a resume or application for that CEO job at Unity. We don't want to have that. Please not. So oh wait, it got better. Oh, the runtime fee. Yeah, they changed. Yeah, they changed it a lot. Bobby, I can't remember his name. Bob something. He's the money guy from Activision Blizzard thing. So now we're talking here. Woo! Again, it's way too big still, but it's easier to see. And now when we are, you can see when we are taking up this one, it goes away. And you can see right now it's fading back and forth. It's maybe, I don't know if it's fading or if it's just and you can see when we take this one, it's also going away. That's okay. So we make some, it's a little bit smaller, and okay. But there's something with the colors that is confusing. It's like it's changing the, it's like it's changing that background thing. Okay, let's see. So we go down here to the panel. Okay, so it's in the middle, that's fine. Let's change the height to, let's say 100 instead. And let's go in here and then change the, so this one needs to change the height, expand, fine. And then we need to go here. And then let's change the size of the icon. We can't do, we can't, but we can do, we can make it fill up the entire thing. Whoops. And then have some, we could also just have, so we could, that's way too much. We don't want to have ray casting on that. We don't want to have ray casting on this one. No need for that. Make it more transparent and then have the icon. How do we do that? Preserve aspect ratio, this one, boom. And then we say left 24 and then right 24, maybe 12, maybe 12 is enough. Something like that. Okay, 16 maybe. Oops. What? No. What? Okay. Okay, just started some Steam thing. What? Hello. Whoa, that was weird. Something like that. I think it's too big. I still think it will be too big. I think we need to make it smaller. Okay, it needs to scale also with the resolution, blah 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 blah. Let's make it maybe 400. Let's try that one. Let's see. Can you change the color? Yeah, we can change the color. I can do that. So when it's selected, it's like yellow, for instance, and stuff like that. But I don't, as Amnesty said before, and that's a general thing, I don't want the UI to take too much focus. I like this black and white gray thingy. It's not like popping candy colors all over the place, because this game is typically fairly dark. So, you know, because it's nighttime, so you don't want these crazy bright colors in your face. So now you can see we have this. Oh, that's nice. We could also add the little bar in the bottom. So like it's like there's a little white line at the top or the bottom, and we can do also things. We can also make it jump a little when we select it, and I can do a lot of stuff with this douchey UI thing. Right now it's not totally aligned with the bottom because but that actually looks kind of okay. But I still don't get why it's so freaking not transparent. Let me check something. So we have this one. So why is it? I don't get why it's so not transparent. View, blah, blah, blah. Continue. container. But that's on this one. I don't know why it's changing at runtime. It's changing this image. There must be a reference to this somewhere. Nope. Nope. I don't get it. Because this one shouldn't change. But it's no problem. We can change it another way. I just don't understand why it's doing like that. And this is not really a way of fixing it. It's just me avoiding having to deal with it. But we could do something like... but then we have to render multiple... We could do something like this and then remove this and then go into this and then have a... oh, why? Nope. Still don't get it. Okay, wait a second. So okay, so this is the one, and I didn't change that one. That's why. Okay, so we could set this down. Okay. It's because I never changed this. And inside here we also have a background, and we actually don't need that really, because it's already inside a semi-transparent one. So okay. Sorry, I'm rambling here. We could go in here. Yeah, you could say like that. Okay. Color animation. Could also go to a specific color. Let's try this, and then we have here, where is so it's not completely aligned to the bottom now because we changed it. Oops. And then we could maybe, should it be completely bottom aligned, or we'll try that. Okay, let's try again. You're missing the no tool, but you need the old UI for the cursor to show up, so you can't really press on the toolbar. Let me see. It's basically, yeah, you could, yeah, you're right. You could. You're right. It actually doesn't need to show, but it's a way UI wise to indicate with, if I put numbers on it. It's a way to indicate what you can press to use the different tools. I just need the numbers on there. But you're right, it's double, because you can also see what you have in your hand. But again, as my colleague was saying, all other games do it like that. Oh, many games at least. But it could also, this bottom one could also fade away when you have selected it, but then you can't use it as a hint or as a helping. Now we try it, and then let's see in the private testing if it makes sense. Let me just, by the way, it was looking better now because I fixed that thingy. Let's see here. You need the old UI for the cursor to show up so you can't really press the toolbar. The node tool is done by just clicking the one you have selected already again. So let me show you here. Index label. We're just playing around now. Let's see. Maybe 6 or no, maybe 8, something like that. Maybe 12. Why so wide? So like that, and then we just have the so now we can do like this, and then we can say 2, and we can say 3, and then you have your helping UI information about what you can press. But I'm not sure what you mean, Keldosar. You need the old UI for the cursor to show up so you can't really press on the toolbar. But it's never meant for you to press with the mouse, really, because the mouse is not up here. Mehmet, guns that could ride fireworks. Well, at first you can, at least, but eventually, hopefully, modders can build stuff like that. So now you can see here. And then you should just hit again. Oh, we have that problem with it not being selected. It's not working. Oh, we didn't test that. I need to deselect it, but yeah, I have a way of doing it. That's fine. We can just disable everything, but I'll figure that one out. But let's see it in daytime, how it looks. Whoops. That doesn't look too good. Okay, yes, okay, I know, yes. It needs to be white and, okay. So we have the icon and we need it to be white and then transparent like that, and then once we select it on here, alpha offset. Okay, we need to do it another way. We need to say alpha all the way up. So there, that, and then when it's on, alpha needs to be at its current. No, on, no, what? What? Come on. And then off. Okay, please do it right here. Okay, something wrong. Off. And then we take the alpha offset down to like 40, 50, 55, 45. So when it's on, it's like, what? current value. But current value, man. So full, not transparent thingy, like that, and then off. Not 100% off. What? From current value. That's from current value to start value, and start value. What? So if only I could figure this out. And now there's 2. What? Whoop. Okay, come on, come on. Jesus. Yo, come on. What? So I can also set from current value to, because we could just set it to basically a default value of like 50. No, that's when it's on, it needs to be on. And then when it's off, come on. But and then when it's off, it needs to go from current value to custom value, which is white but very see-through, just like that. So on, off, on, off. Perfect. Let's try that. Oh, and let's also fix the other issue. I really would like it to be like this, but we just do it on another way. This is for sure not the right way to do it, but this is the fast and quick and dirty way to do it. So basically, if none of the tools is selected, we just select none of them. I would imagine there would be a method on the toggle group I could call, but I can't find it right now. So I'll just do like this so we can see it's working. Going to make a hide toolbar function. Yeah. And that will. I'm very soon gonna work on the. And now I lost the mouse. I'm very soon gonna work on the settings UI and completely redo how settings work and how they look in the UI. And when I do that, I plan to also do more customizable, some options so you can decide to show and hide, for instance, the tooltips to the right, because if you are an experienced player, you don't want to see that, but new players want. And also the toolbar in the bottom is also not really useful for, players that have played a lot. But for new players, it might be nice to see this, so you can do like this. Or this, that's up to you. Maybe it's a little too big also, but so whoops. So now you can see it shows up and shuts down when I'm taking it away. So now it's actually deselected. Let's see how it looks now that I made it white and then transparent. Let's see how it looks in daytime. It looks pretty okay. I can see it. Maybe it's a little too transparent, maybe, but then that's again not to blind people too much. Yeah, something like that. I did this because my colleague has been complaining about this, and I was just say, okay, then I do it, and then you can see that it's not really that. He can't figure out this one, and I really don't get it. But he's not the first one to say it would be nice to have, you know, shortcuts for the different tools. And it actually also feels pretty nice doing it like this. I imagine once you get used to it, it's just like 5, 1, boom, 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 boom. It'll work pretty okay. Yeah, works pretty okay. But for sure, some options to hide and show it, of course. Again, as I said, the same goes for, yeah, this one over here. Oh, you can see it. The tooltips over here and these down here, and the chat, for instance. And yeah. Cool. So that was actually it. I actually made it work. And it's about dinner time, so that's pretty good. Perfect match here, time-wise. So let me check this in here. Added the UI for toolbar items. Boom. And just like that. What was that? 1 hour and 40 minutes, and we got it. At least that's fixed now. So now I have some other stuff to fix that I would do tonight, and yeah. Yeah, that's some other things, yeah. But I succeeded. 1 hour, 40 minutes, and we now have the tool bar in the bottom. Let's see how useful it is, how people in the private test are. What are they thinking about it? And yeah, and then I will soon have some more information to share on when the rest of you can actually play this. And it's not as far in the future as you might be thinking. So so that's good. It will be very interesting. So any last questions before I'm leaving today? What is the progress multiplayer? Okay, I can maybe end off showing multiplayer, just how it is right now before I'm leaving, for the ones of you who haven't seen it. And Keltusar or Amnesty or Jørgen Gaming, if you are here, I can show off my a little map I made. I didn't make it, but I bought it and then made a custom map out of it. And I don't want to take in any of Keltusar's Amnesty's new stuff because I'm not supposed to show that, I think. But I have random mods from the, yeah. As you will also see, I recently did some changes to how mods are loaded. So let's see if some of the private testers are available. If I start my Fireworks MANIA, it crashes if I choose a map. Spotted Justin, I would then go into start the game and go into the workshop and then unsubscribe. There's a button in the top where you can say unsubscribe from all mods, and then press that and then try one of the built-in maps. And if it still crashes, let me know in the support in the Discord, in my Discord. There's a link in the description. And yeah, because most likely it's a mod that is crashing. So here you go. We can do like this. So this is how the game looks right now. It's not completely because it's not a build, it's in Unity, but this is of course a map that is very adventure-like. So it's just it was just fun. So this is how multiplayer looks. I can have third person, so I can see myself. I can change character, like that. This is some of the building ones. There can also be custom ones in mods, but I don't have any installed right now. So it's just like, and I can see Kel'Thuzad is joining over here. So he's right there. Hello. And then we can go into the new inventory, which will also have a lot of stuff changed to it. Okay, yeah, we have all the firecrackers here. Let's try one of these, or a pile of these. Yeah, this map is pretty. I saw it on it was on sale on the Unity Asset Store, so I bought it, and it has some pretty nice things over here. Let's see. It looks, the game is kind of like World of Warcraft now or something like that. But let's go over to Amnesty again here, and also the host can do a teleport now. So if you're playing single player or the host, you can teleport by pressing T. It can be a little confusing, but you can faster get around like that. And you can zoom in and out. And there's also this might be changed with some kind of map thing, but you can, it was a quick way to do kind of get an overview thing. So no plans for any maps in the game right now. I need everything to be working first before I spend time on content like that. So maybe you can spawn something, Kel'Thuzad, so we can see. Yeah. Because maybe it's more interesting to see. And you can see how he's running around there. You can see the tool is not working yet correctly. You know, he should of course be holding it in his hand, but it's just floating there. Mega Monkey. Yeah, so the basic way the game works is that the one who hosts runs the game. So others are connecting to his game via some relay, so you don't need to do, you just click the server and join. There's no, you don't need to do any port forwarding or any fancy thing. So it's really easy to use. Eventually it will be possible to have some dedicated server if you want to have a little better performance server. And yeah, and it will be a little bit harder to set up, but not much. But then, but for players that is joining, it's still just, you know, click join works. That's at least how it's supposed to work. So looks pretty nice. Oh, you're going with the smoke thing, so let's try and change it to. Okay, this map is super bright, so it's a little too bright. Let's go darker again. Oh yeah, and also we also have where you're here, but you of course cannot see that really working now. But because I'm the host, so this was always working. Let's go with some. No, let's go with the weather. Rain. So we have some. Okay, maybe let's go with the snow because it's easier to see. So weather is also syncing now. That might not seem like a big deal, but that's a new thing that I recently added. So now we have snow, and Kel'Thuzad can also. Can you confirm you can see the snow by nodding to me? There's a little delay, so he will see it in a moment. Can you see the snow? Yes, he sees the snow. Perfect. Oh yeah, the crouch thing. That's not working yet. Well, it's working, but as you can see on Kel'Thuzad, it looks whack. If there's a... Yeah, you see. He just becomes a very tiny guy. And everything is squeezed. But that was just a fast way to make it smaller. But I will eventually do it so you can also see it here. So he's actually crouching and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's basically it. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff going on, especially performance-wise. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff to make it work great, but yeah, and you won't hear the sound now because I'm not loading the built-in sound in Unity to speed things up, because the game is running inside from Unity right now. So you will only hear external sounds from mods right now. So, but this is just one map, you know, going fantasy crazy. The game is not, there's a lot of all the maps, you know, and more to come, I guess. And he can run on water too. And now he can't get up. And if I hit backspace, we can also test and see that the bottom thing there is actually disappearing, the new toolbar. But it still works. I can still switch the tool from the numbers. Okay, I need them. So let's take a look here. Oh yeah, also you are affected by physics now. So if Kel'Thuzar, if you can please stand on this pile of propane, you can. We can see what happens to him. Let's see there. Oh, there's a tank coming there. But now we have Kel'Thuzar somewhere. There he goes. And I was also, I don't know if you saw that, but I was also pushed back by the explosion. It doesn't feel that crazy now because you don't hear the sound of the explosion, but it works pretty well in the real game. But again, the sounds are only missing because I'm playing inside Unity right now. Hello, Guanaco. Yeah, you can join Guanaco, but I'm stopping soon. I was just, people were asking for status on the multiplayer, so I was just showing some stuff. Whoop, he was up again. Boop. Yeah, but Guanaco, it's only me having the bar yet. I haven't pushed this one yet, but yeah, I just added that because, yeah, a few people have asked for it, especially my colleague complaining about it, and I will eventually make it hideable if you don't want to see it. But it actually works pretty nice, I must admit. I don't know how useful it is because I'm so used to using this, but yeah. Some are used to one thing and some is used to others. Cook, what is the action bar thing? It's just another, it's just so you can change the tool from the numbers on the keyboard. Basically. Yeah, and if you play without UI, you will just, you know, it will be the same. It still works, but you don't see it. But again, I will make it so that, let's make it a little lighter. I will make it so that, okay, that was too much. This might be good. Oh, now it's cloudy, so it's not that, because it's snowy. And you, Guanaco, you can confirm that you can see snow, right? You just joined. He's a late joiner, which is a challenge often with multiplayer games for late joiners to be in sync with the players inside the game. Random music, you can't join yet because it's a closed, it's still a closed version, so only a few people have access to it. But keep an eye on the Steam page and Discord and on my channel here, and I will not in the too far future announce something. So if you have the game, you will soon be able to play this too. So we have 2 policemen in here. And I don't have your mod in here with your robot. So, but can you confirm in the chat or just nodding in here that that you see snow, Konako? There's a little delay. Let's see if he sees it. He's looking up now. Can you nod if you can see it? Like, do like this. Okay. Okay, yes, okay. He sees it. He sees snow and he joined late and the snow was changed before he... Whoa! Was changed before he joined, so it was just to show that that also works. Maybe we should make it dark now so we can actually see what's going on. And we can do the zoom out here so we can see it from a distance. I can still control the guy. It's basically just a very zoomed out third person view. But I might do some kind of map view because sometimes it's nice to be able to see the map from above. Oh. Cool, Beats Live. I just saw your message now, Keldusar. The FMM module had 1 to 5 function. So you can use this now. You will be happy about that. But I didn't miss the node tool. The node tool is just, you know, if you just, now I'm selecting 1, you know, have the torch selected. If I hit 1 again, it goes away. So you're basically just pushing, you know, 3 and then 3 again, and then it's gone. Because by doing it this way, I'm saving a button. I could also do Z or X or something like that, like they do in other games, to kind of, you know, take your hands and put away the tools. But then we have an extra button for that. So here it's actually easier just to do it like this. Oh, 255 hours. That's a lot. Some of these guys has a bit more, but don't compare to them. They have a lot more hours in it, at least on Steam, than I have. Whoa. Okay, that looks pretty sick. So I think he's, but that's one thing, you can see the cake flying around there, but it's, you know, Keltusar down here, I guess, or Gonako, I don't know who it is, that is using the physics tool to move the cake around while while it's shooting off, and it looks pretty nice. Let's try and see the day, because it's a smoke cake, so I think we can see it even more daytime. Ah, okay, it didn't look. Let's go to nighttime again. But anyway, you see another thing missing there. That was that you can't see the torch. Now he's shooting from over there. The fuse tool, you can't see the laser yet. I will also fix that at some point. That was a pretty nice trick, Keltusar, with that turning. That looks pretty nice. Beats Life, which mod will you be able to use? When you get access to this or some version of the multiplayer at some point, that will be connected to a separate version of the workshop. So it's only certain people that have access to that. but most of the normal fireworks mods works in multiplayer too. But custom things, typically what stuff like Guanaco is doing with cars and the shells and stuff like that, is not working yet in multiplayer. But the general fireworks mods work, and all the maps also works. Hello, Will Cool. Are people able to use the physics tool on items that they didn't spawn? Yes, they are. It's you can actually grab things from other people, and it's on purpose. It's made like that because it can lead to the most fun. It can also be annoying, and it could also be a setting in the future, maybe, to turn that off as the host or on. But yeah, but you can see, for instance, this one. Pretty sure I didn't spawn that, but I'm pretty sure I can pick it up. Yep. So I don't know if it's used already. I think, is it? I think it is. Nope, it's not. Is it upside down? Oh. So, but yeah, you can pick up stuff, other things too. You can kick and ban people. Yep. Yeah, you can kick people and ban people, and people will be banned from. They're basically it's placing a file on your machine. So you as a host, if you ban a person, he is out from all of your future games until you manually remove him from that file. Oh, when you get to this, you need to get used to stuff happening in the game without you doing it. We're very used to being alone in the world, so only stuff we do does something. But then suddenly you can have people up there doing something and another guy doing something here. And I had a funny one the other day where I was talking with Amnesty or Guanaco, I can't remember. One of them, I was just standing in front of him, talking with him in a server. We just talked over Discord, but we're standing and looking at each other. And then suddenly, and we were only the two of us, and then suddenly a guy came running in the background. And yeah, that was a really special feeling and surprise to, whoa, to see that. Guanaco, if you are up there, can you fire off like 3 or 4 Carlsons? Want to see from down here. It looks pretty nice. Let's see if he's doing it. Don't know if you can see, but he's. I can zoom him extra here on OBS. Yeah. Not no. The not the Timps. The Carlsons looks much better. Carlsons. These all fine, but we can hear the sound, and that's again not a multiplayer thing. It's just because I'm running in Unity. Let's see if he's fire off Carlsons. Else I will do it. Can't see what he's doing. Oh, there he is. Oh, sorry. Oh, maybe Kel'Thuzad did it. But we can do something else. We can shoot at him just for the fun of it. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's see if we can hit him. Because if he gets hit by the explosion, he's actually moved. So let's see what happens. Oh. Oh, did we hit? Again, it's a little weird because there's no sound here. Ah, okay, we didn't hit him. He's still standing up there. Yeah, Mega Monkey. I know it's not really, but luckily the trees can't get on fire for now. Oh, what's that cake? So you can see, you can hear these sounds because it's apparently too far away for the sound. But if I take the camera up here, we are getting close and you can actually hear it. But because I'm the host, I can also do some other stuff to get closer. I can do some teleporting. So we can get here up maybe quickly. Let's see, where is he? Where is he? What? Oh, here. Oh, here was. Oh no, damn it. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Yoo-hoo. So, anyway, you can have a lot of fun when you get to it. But yeah, I will share some more soon about it. But thanks, Kelusa and Gonako, for joining. And I'm off to eat some dinner. And luckily, we got it all working as I wanted it, actually. So yeah, we got a little action toolbar thingy. And yeah, you can try it when you get access to this version at some point. Anyway, I'm out. Some music. And see you in the next one. Let me find the stream ending. That's this one, I think. See you.